It's very tempting to just like try and take them on. I know it's just gonna go so bad. I've kind of cornered myself here. I guess but the best thing we can do is just try and get away. Yeah. We're going to have Siamak actually join Moksha, and we're going to give them both extra equipment. So let's jump into Moksha first. What armor can I give him? The Charmed Shield's very nice. Just really good in general. As for weapons, extra 40% armor piercing damage and weapon damage. It's pretty good. 10% all the time. Chill Blade's pretty cool. I think I might give Chill Blade to my assassin. We'll give Hydra Blade to Moksha, because what I can do with Moksha is when he actually engages a enemy lord, we activate Hydra Blade and he just goes absolutely crazy on their ass. Extra physical resistance I think is the best thing that I've got here. We'll go for the Dawnstone. And for the item, Potion of Strength. Oh my. Can you imagine? Stacked with the Hydra Blade. That's nuts. Yeah, I think that's a good shout. It allows me to, yeah. Imagine stacking the Hydra Blade with the Potion of Strength. Wow. Okay, we'll get a bodyguard for him. He can get the High Elf Slave as well. I think that's all we can get otherwise. Yep. So we'll go over to our friendly assassin, Siamak. He's a hybrid weapon specialist. And he's going to grab the standard armor and melee defense, I think. We'll give him Chill Blade, which was the plan. I think the physical resistance again is probably the best bet. And maybe a Potion of Toughness, because that actually replenishes hit points of combatants. Extra armor and melee defense. Or we can get the Potion of Healing, which is just straight up regeneration. Potion of Toughness probably better overall. Then we can get Assassin's Apprentice for the additional 8% success chance, which is nice. We can give him the extra 10% weapon strength when fighting against High Elves, and income from all buildings in the local region, which should definitely give us a little bit more income in the meantime. All of that's going to be given to those two chaps in the next turn. We'll improve our income quite dramatically, honestly, which will be nice. Oh dear. So that's good. Nice. Let's see what we can build in the meantime, because we just have so much cash. I'm not going to build another army until I'm sure that I can secure the replenishment there. So we'll upgrade the guild halls here. Since we've had all of this cash flow, actually, like, our income has dramatically increased. So that's something we have to consider for sure, because I'm pretty sure now that, like, recruiting, for example, a Black Ark will be really good for us. We've got 3 turns until we can do that. We'll go for the continuous slave supply. Nice. Let's continue. Okay, so Lothern have moved away, which is good because it means that the army of Trace there won't actually attack me, which is nice. It means that Malekith is actually going to be able to get away, I think. Hopefully we can sneak past Torandek. Slaver's Point was taken. Wow. That's going to upset the Cult of Pleasure for sure. Oh, Vries is united against us. Ooh, that's scary. We're at war with like all the High Elves now. Not good. Where's that army going? I'm trying to work out where it would attack. I mean, all of them have walls now, I think. Pretty sure they do. Main thing I'm worried about is this army attacking me, but it's really depleted actually. So maybe not. Do we move round to the remnants of battle? I think we just get the hell out of here, honestly. Malekith's playing with fire. Moksha has his troops. Let's move into Nagaron now.
Tyrant of Nagaron.
And that's going to allow us to recruit the rest of our troops. So, Blackguard of Nagaron is probably a good shout because they are rank 5 from the get-go. I'm not a fan of Shades, honestly. They have good melee attack, reasonably good melee defense, armor-piercing missiles as well. It's interesting because the Shades with dual weapons, they have armor-piercing missiles, whereas the Shades with greatswords only have armor-piercing like weapons. I might get some normal Shades, and I'm also going to take one Reaper Bolt Thrower just so that I can like force opponents to attack me. And then aside from those, I might just get some Dark Riders with repeater crossbows instead of Dark Riders with shields. Let me just pin that and compare this. The Dark Riders with shields, they have the extra charge bonus, extra melee attack, weapon strength, melee defense. What's the reload like on these guys? Reload time is 12.6 seconds. Number of projectiles 2 fired each time. They are armor piercing again. That's the other good thing about them. The only reason I really want some cavalry though is just sort of like the side and rear charges, like getting around the back of people. Blackguard of Nagaron are pretty badass. They have almost 60 weapon or melee defense, which is incredible. Do I just want a front line of Blackguard of Nagaron? That would be so cool. Then what do I want as my back line? Trouble is with these Shades, I guess you get 80 of them. Their range is increased as well. It's actually longer than the Dark Shards. Do we just use Shades as like our range forces? This could be a pretty sick army if I just had loads of Shades. I think what I'm going to do, we'll have a bunch of Shades with dual weapons. Because then they're going to be half decent in combat, but also have the missiles to help us out. And if we get some Dark Shards with shields just to give us a bit more strength in our back line, I can have like them in the middle. I guess the last thing we need is just maybe another unit of Black Guard of Nagorond. Actually, no, I tell you what, I'll get a War Hydra. I'll get a War Hydra. Oh, this is going to be such a badass army. It's going to cost me a bomb, but it's going to be badass. It really is. It's currently costing me 2,250 already. We already have the Cold Knights, actually. Do we need the repeater crossbows? Yeah, we got like a lot of these forces, actually. I completely forgot about that. More frontline then's probably a decent bet. Like 2 units of Witch Elves, maybe? Just to hang on the flanks. Or maybe even a unit of Shades of Greatswords and another unit of Blackguard of Nagorond. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. And then we'll have the War Hydra last. It's going to be a lot of troops. These are like 450 each per turn, so that's like 2,000. That's another 2,000 roughly. It's 4,000. It's going to be like 5,000, 6,000. Plus the War Hydra. I'm not sure how much War Hydras cost in upkeep, but it's going to be a lot. So we'll go down to about 3,000 per turn, which is still pretty decent, honestly. Malekith's army is not exactly bad either. Malekith is kind of terrible right now.
The sea is...
Guess we just carry on. Hopefully Malekith can get out of there. We'll see. We will see. I'm really looking forward to just using this new army. It'll be so damn good. And Pestilence declared war in order to impose a Skaven intervention. Ooh, Kothik united against us. Looks like they were attacking the Blacklight Tower in the end. Safri, that was. Fortunately, all of our settlements have walls now, so I still think that after we've done our own ritual, we can set off with 2 armies and invade Ulthuan. That would be fantastic. Really, really good for us. And I'll just take like province after province. I'll probably start with the gold province that Karondkar has. Okay. So would it be worth attacking Karondkar? They're actually starting to like me a bit.
Noble of Nag, we share common purpose. Let us be about it.
Like a non-aggression pact would probably be a decent idea if they pay for it.
As ordered.
Okay.
Speak. Morathi will hear your insight.
Cool. Now if we go to trade actually and have a look at Clan Pestilence, how much are we getting from them? 1,794 income from that trade, which is very nice. I think what we can do is ask them for a payment.
I should not unleash my monks on you, Yes, yes.
There you go. 1,300, thank you very much, Skaven. We're going to upgrade the walls at Harganeth with that. I need to upgrade the walls at Grond, since that's actually going to be a target. We need to save some cash actually. No, we don't, because we have already ordered all of the recruitment. And our upgraded Beastmaster stable is now complete. So that allows us to recruit the War Hydra, which is 675 upkeep. It's actually a little bit less than I thought it would be. But Moksha is going to have one of those, and I think I might give one to I might give one to Malekith as well when he makes his way over here. Actually very tempting to go pick up that. I think we may as well. We'll get the sunken chest. And minus upkeep for all units, minus casualties. That's nice, okay. Not too bad. So that's actually increased our income again. It's going to go down a lot next turn though, especially with the 4 units of... the 4 units of Blackguard of Nagarond being recruited. One thing I should look at is what we're going to do with this. I think I would just give him the Martial Name of Power to just make him absolutely terrifying in battle against other lords. I should have given Vanahua Immortality, but I don't think he was high enough level yet, so maybe not. Oh, this army is looking good. It's actually just so exciting. Get into the juicy part of the campaign now, where we have beastly armies. Iron Wolf says, are we going to start the diplomacy payment train on the Dark Elves as well? If only I could, Iron Wolf. If only I could. I say that because I'm actually only friendly with like one nation in the entire game. I might be able to do it with the other Dark Elf factions if they keep becoming friendly, but ooh, that's interesting. Cult of Pleasure, Confederated Karon Ka. I think I'm actually happy about that because it allows the Cult of Pleasure to fight the High Elves better for us. Yeah, that's quite nice. Like, I don't mind about how big the Cult of Pleasure becomes because they're currently at war on like 100 fronts and they're really just holding back everyone else from us at the moment. Quite a big deal. And we just got money actually from Karon Ka. We can like milk them for money. And then... yeah. Milk them for money and then they got confederated. Can't complain. So with Malekith then, guess we're gonna sort of travel up here. He's actually gonna get a lot of replenishment. We're gonna go pick up this here, which is the Skull Reef, along the way back towards Nagarond. Gonna upgrade this to a Vintner. We are obviously still improving all of our income buildings while I'm actually recruiting into the other army. So my income is only gonna keep getting better. Especially here, for example, look at this, in the Iron Mountains. I can just continue to upgrade all these different settlements and get me loads more income. Now these ones are a little bit more expensive. Chuck Mount, we're going to need the walls there, which was kind of the plan, wasn't it? We'll get the walls at Kragoth Deep as well. Make sure they start building those. Okay, so Moksha's going to go to 17 out of 19 troops recruited in the next turn. And then we're going to get him the War Hydra. So let's recruit that in there. 4 turns. How many turns until the right? We can currently do the Black Arc right. Kind of feel like we should cancel the Shades of Great Swords, the Blackguard of Nagarond, and the War Hydra. Have Moksha finish those 5 units. Then what we do with him is move him up north to help us with the ritual, and then after that come back and recruit again. Because he can recruit from like up here, for example, at Kael'ra. So if we just like start marching him up there, then he should be able to help with the ritual. And I want to get the ritual done ASAP. We're getting pretty far ahead with the Scrolls of Hecate, so we can go like 2 rituals in a row maybe. It just really depends on how crazy the actual next ritual is. Don't think it's going to be too bad. We'll end the turn for now. Actually, I should probably get the Black Ark going as soon as possible, just so that it actually has some growth. Yeah. So we'll do that next turn. Because it doesn't really matter when we recruit it. I guess the main issue is upkeep, but if I just keep it by Nagarond, I don't think anyone's going to attack it. We'll just let it grow. Just let it grow. Might even just start recruiting the Black Ark Corsairs over and over into it as well. It's interesting how Safari are actually taking those settlements like Blacklight Tower and the Slavers Point. We might have to just quickly wipe them out as we head towards Ulthuan. The New World Colonies has united against us. Okay. Tiamat is leveled up. We'll just get Dance of Death for now. Nice. Have Moksha charge up north. Probably one more turn is necessary. Yeah, one more turn is necessary, I think. We'll get the right going though. Get that Black Ark underway. Fabulous. And we'll start recruiting in the Black Ark Corsairs. So that's going to affect our upkeep quite a little bit, but we're going to have plenty of income just coming in from winning battles anyway soon, especially with the rituals going.
Cease your provocations.
So may as well start upgrading these, even though they'll take longer than usual. So that's last turn. Then we will... Yeah, I'll definitely start the ritual next turn. Because I can defend both Dagrak's End and the other settlement up north from the chaos in one turn, so that'll be nice.
Are either very brave or very foolish.
Dark Elves would like defensive alliance. I guess we basically have the same enemies, don't we now? I think that's probably a good idea. We'll try and get some more cash out of them for that though. 2,000? Sure. Meet me halfway. That's a good defensive alliance. Also, hopefully, if they get weak enough, we might be able to confederate them. Only issue with that is we'll be fighting on like all of the fronts ourselves, which would be very hard to deal with when you're at war with like the entire world. Gary says, in a different time zone, so I miss a bunch of live streams. I generally I stream at the same time. It's normally around 8 on Monday and Tuesday currently. 8 PM BST, that is. It's not... I mean, that's going to probably be for the foreseeable future for now, until I move in to my new place. Let's see. Our continuous slave supply will be finished in the next turn, which gives us extra income from ports, which is going to help our upkeep quite dramatically. Moksha can definitely move into Dagrak's End. We'll have Nalosi move into Ironfrost.
The garrison is mine. Lord of the Black Court.
Alright, so hopefully this isn't going to catch us out too badly. Ooh, lovely, look at that. 10,000 treasury. Horde of the Vampire Admiral. Love it. That Tormentor Sword is really cool as well. I might actually give that to Siamak instead of his current one. I really like the Tormentor Sword. I think it's really good. Minus melee attack and cannot move. Like, it's marked as like a normal weapon, but it's actually really nice. But magical and poison attacks. I like it. Okay. I was just thinking we probably should have spawned... Probably should spawn the armies on the same turn that we can move. But I don't think it will matter too much. Let's just build up some buildings here. And that gets rid of most of our cash. And we will end the turn. Oh, I meant to do the ritual. Oh well. We'll do it next time. Ciao for now. Thanks to everyone who's watching, by the way.
Life and death.
Offering me a military alliance now. Not yet. Our relations with them are improving, so we will be able to, like, milk that alliance quite hard. It's Unreal says, luckily I had the day off. That's cool. You're able to watch the stream. Glad to have you, man. Right, the extra 5% income from ports. Rather nice. Let's get this ritual underway. Oh, that's interesting. Nagron, Grond, and Harganeth. Oh. Okay. So it's not considering Bear Isle anymore. Which is a very good thing. Hello to Schmitty in the chat. Begin the ritual.
The ritual is underway, my lord. Even working together, it will take your greatest adept some time to complete.
I really like
Such is the
positioning of those three
great
provinces.
Vortex itself distorts under its pull.
And a multicolored vortex
Be
going
wary,
on.
though, for while the vortex is weakened, the forces
Whoa.
of chaos will slip into this world. Ready your defenses, for they will doubtless be drawn to the ritual's power.
Did you see that? They spawned right next to Malekith. I mean, I'm not too concerned about Nagron having all of those Chaos armies nearby, actually, because if we look at Nagron's garrison, if it will let me, Nagron's garrison's pretty damn legit. They have Old One Dread Knights, they have Dark Shards, they have Shades with Great Swords, they have the Black Dragon, they got 4 units of Blackguard and Nagron. These armies are just in completely the wrong place, so we'll just have to march them down here.
The chill winds blow.
But yeah, I really like the placement of these settlements. We have level 4 walls in Grond and Harganeth, actually. We have Admiral Colin Banir chilling near Nagrond as well, with his Black Ark Corsairs. Alright, well, Malekith's just gonna delete these chaps on the water. Goodbye.
Merciless host. Attack.
I'm gonna take those slaves, thank you very much.
All shall kneel before.
That's gonna pay for the Black Ark.
My cruelty knows no limits.
Right. Let's just go... Actually, let me just check the slaves first. We're accepting in all of the provinces with plus public order. That's good. We don't want any in the Iron Mountains. Iron Frost Glacier maybe now? We're doing the Iron Frost Glacier now. But mainly we just want them in Nagarond, because they give us quite a lot of income. I might just stop them everywhere except Nagarond, just so that we can take advantage of the slave buildings we have there.
Attack. Come, true king, to battle.
Well, that was easy. All Band of the Hound dealt with.
Malekith.
Malekith's maxed out his level, which is good. Actually, it might be worth getting Eternal Hatred instead of Woundmaker, because Woundmaker gives us like an extra 7%. Eternal Hatred gives us 6%, but gives us plus 10% when fighting against High Elves, which he's definitely going to be doing. So, to me, that seems like a no-brainer. The other thing is like these ones down here. Like if we're going to switch out some of the units. Like I might eventually swap out the Dread Spears for Blackguard of Nagarond. It kind of makes Linebreaker a bit redundant, but definitely gives a nice bonus to those Blackguard in the form of charge bonus, weapon strength, and armor. I think Eternal Hatred's probably better though. I mean, he hates High Elves anyway, doesn't he? I mean, that makes sense. So we're just gonna roll on through here. We'll probably attack Blacklight Tower. I think I may as well.
Absurd.
Our army is not very good, so we can just delete that. Settlement upgrade is available. We have 18,000 cash again. The Frozen City is going to be upgraded, which is good. At the Iron Mountains, I'm feeling I might need to upgrade this to the Fighting Pits. Not yet though. We can upgrade this to the Dragon Hatchery to unlock black dragons. Some cool stuff going on. Let's get the Sorceress's Abode, and we'll upgrade this to the Dragon Hatchery. We do have Moksha coming down. I do want to get him kind of leveled up, so ideally I'll have him fight someone. I'm going to have Rebinis come over here so that she can reduce the cost of upgrading to the Shrine of Cain. She'll give us an extra minus 40% construction cost there. Get the Revel in Suffering for the extra growth. And then we can continue for other technologies. Maybe the minus upkeep for Dread Spears, Dark Shards, and Bleak Swords is quite nice. Yeah, all of these minus upkeep ones are great. Yeah, we'll go for those. That will definitely help us out. Let's end the turn there.